Hello guys, Anyukuliba is back again, and today I'll be teaching you guys how to use Mesh, the function of Mesh. So I said when I was making the tutorial on the new features on Maya 2017, I said I will be talking about Mesh and handled. So this section is meant for Mesh. So I would like you guys to go along with me as I go. So Keith, I thank you very much for noticing my error over there. Actually, I can say I don't really see it. I didn't notice that it was something. I don't even I can't even remember. I'm sure you noticed that it wasn't American. So thank you very much for noticing that. So let's get on to business. I'm going to make one stupid motion graphics before I make the today project itself. So I'm sorry for saying all this. I really hate English. I don't like it at all because I struggle to speak English. So forgive me for whatever I say. So thank you very much. So let's get on to business of today's work. So the mesh actually, as you can see, it's ingrained. So it's a new feature. Actually, it's actually not a new feature, but in Maya to like make it an inbuilt now, like an inbuilt plugin. Now it's the new features because it before it used to be an external plugin that you need to download and install to before your Maya before it will work in your Maya. So now it is an inbuilt. So let's get down to business. So Mesh is it's really makes sense making it using it as emotion graphics. So for example, this a cube, and we'll go to Mesh and we convert this to Mesh. So this is Mesh cubes. So it replicate everything in three places. We can go to Mesh one distribute and see here we have numbers a number of points to be 10, so we can increase this to 20 or leave it at 15. So how we can let me take it back to 10. So how we can make this an animation is let's go. So we can go to linear because we are using distribution type linear here. If we were using another thing, maybe it's radian, then this will be on. But as we're using linear, these settings, the linear settings will not on. The only thing we can set here is the distance x, because just because the radian also has the distance, so that is why we can use that. So let's leave it at linear and go to the linear setting, and this is how we can make this an animation. So let's on this the auto key. So we're still in one. So set key, set key, set push. I'm not going there. Set key. So that's the distance. This is the scale because we're going to scale it to make animation. This rotation. And the one I love most is the offset. That offset is wow. I love the work. So this is it, and it is here now. So let's go to, let me select it here. So let's go to here, like let's go to 50 or even 100, 90. Let's go to 90 and change all this. So whenever we change anything here, like so, I hope you're seeing what that thing is doing. So scale, let's scale it like so, like so. Those things, all these things I'm doing right now, they're animations. So, and the rotation, ha ha ha, I love this, seriously, man. So the offset, see the function, it will leave some places for some, just like something is going. So this is a very wonderful motion graphics. I really love it so much, and that is it. It's flew away. So let's go back to the first stuff and animate this, just like so. So that is how to go about it. Now let us start the business itself. So I really love this, making these motion graphics. I hope you guys really enjoying this. You can use almost any object for this. You can use a text. Now it's a type, create a type, and you can use it for this. Maybe you have your final result already and you go back to the go to the front frame, maybe the last frame you want to achieve, and make it the type, the standard one, and go back to like the previous stage and make it animate it, convert the type to mesh, and it's going to do a very wonderful work. It might be a logo. So this is really wonderful. So let's go to the real stuff that we want to make. So we go to, let me press Ctrl N and start a new, don't save this. So we have a new stuff. Now let's go back to polygons and create the key, and we go to mesh and make it mesh. And here, because here we're going to be using we used linear, go to mesh distribute, we used linear initially, now we'll be using mesh. So we create the mesh that we want to use, like we convert this thing, we use mesh for the mesh that we created here. So let's create circle and go to channel box, scale it up to maybe 40 in all axes, 40, 40. So let's reduce this, scale it. I'm not scaling actually, I just made the camera to see everything. So go back to, let's go to the outliner and click the mesh, and here we said it will be a mesh. So that is cool, I think that is cool. So we now go to, we need to go to the mesh settings, so that will be on right now. So this is the the settings. Now we need to take it to face centers. But before we take it to say even the face centers, we need to connect to the mesh. So middle click the P sphere one, that is the mesh itself, and take it to the input mesh. And let's see, yes, this is because I made everything the face. I selected the mesh where it would be, like the method to be the face center. This is where it was before scattered, it will just scatter. But we are having few stuff here, so we can go to the number of points and increase this to 100. So we have it a lot here. The way we can see it much is, let's on the wireframe, so we can see everything here, but it's scattered. So that is why we need to make it on the face centered. So this is it, it will be on the faces. So here we only have it here, we need to flood all the faces with the mesh. So flood mesh, click on it and we have it all over. But this will not be enough for what we really want to use it for. So that is why we need to go to click on the sphere again and set the what's it called, and we need to play, yes, this subdivision axis and subdivision height. So we have like 20 here, 20 like so. So we need to increase this to 140 and maybe this to 90 or 80. Let's make it 90. Yeah, so this is the 140 over here and this 90. So now to gain or to reach our destination, to get where we are going, we really want to make the world map. So let's select our mesh again and go to visibility, click on the mesh one, and we need to set visibility, add visibility node. Here we have the visibility and we have the strength. Now we can reduce, make some invisible like so or like so, but we need the strength map. So we need to click on this and select file, because we have the file we want to use. So click on this folder and let's see the file we want to use. So this, you can go to download this on Google or any other place that you think you can get this. So that is that. So I will open it and it will add it, but Mesh is so dull, doesn't know how to place this thing. So we need help from the visibility stuff. So we click on the Mesh again and go to the visibility, Mesh one visibility, and here we will see map helper. So we need to use the P sphere, the mesh helper also for helper. So we middle click this like we do so the others and drop it in the map helper. Yes, like so. I think we have it now, but still hanging. So we'll see, notice the change when that thing is done. That's, yes, this is it. So to see it clearly, let's take this off and we can select the sphere and press Ctrl H to hide it. And there, voila, the magic is done. Now we have the continent, the world map continent. But we can also increase this points, this mesh, by just going to click the sphere and go to, where did we go the other time? Yes, this police sphere. We can increase this to 150, 158, and this to 100. Yeah, and probably this place to 120 or so. But this is how to do it, and I hope I'll be meeting you guys in peace and not in pieces again. Thank you for watching, and be expecting a tutorial on Arnold, that stupid rendering machine guy. I'm going to make a tutorial on. So please subscribe to my channel for more videos and tutorials on this, and we shall be talking on tips again. So thank you very much for watching, and I say once again that we'll be meeting in peace and not in pieces. Chill out.